Well, you're back on Night Sounds, Barry and Joe, and there he is, the captain of the Trane Mob. It's Bo Menart.
Woo! Thank you.
All right.
So I love Bo because Bo, he doesn't release songs; they escape.
Yes, I do.
That's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
So Bo, what is this all about? You're an engineer, like an audio engineer also too. Isn't that right? Is there a collaboration with the Trane Mob and engineering?
Well, I've been an engineer most of my life, yeah. And most of the people I work with are people I worked with in different situations, But I'd say like 2007 or so, I decided I wanted to pursue my own music. So I started working on that, and I've been focusing on that. I put the first album out of the woodshed, and I worked on this one.
Was there a specific thing that made you decide, you know what, it's time for me to put some stuff down on can we say wax anymore? Do people do that? I don't even
know. Yeah. Well, I had been collaborating for years with a fellow, and we had a band called Amigo, and he was kind of a drifter, a vagabond, and he was hard to nail down. So I was always waiting for him to come back and finish this album that we were working on. And unfortunately, he passed away, and I realized, well, I have to do this by myself now. So that's when I started doing it. And
you've worked.
I've been a musician all my life as well. So, and been working on other people's music. So I figured it's time to focus on my own,
Yeah, like people like Phil Spector and I see Celine Dion on this list. I see very big names here.
Yeah, if you go to my website, there's a page about my history. Ooh. It's kind of a who's who, yeah.
That's so cool, man. Oh, man, there's a long list of names. You have worked with them all, I see.
Yeah. How did that happen?
I know. Now, I have got to ask you about this video here. The one for, what's the one that's the animated video? That's amazing.
When I Live My Dream.
When I Live My Dream, yeah. Now, did anime come first, or did that song come? Because those completely tell us about how that came about.
Okay, well, I've been working on that song for about 50 years. It's a David Bowie song from his very first album, 1967, and I came up with this arrangement. Originally, I thought I wanted to go into a studio with an orchestra and record it, but the pandemic happened, and then it's just financially, that would have cost a lot of money, right? So during the course of recording this album, one of my collaborators, Craig T. Fall, who plays guitar and keyboards and stuff, I realized he's a really good arranger, and he does all this stuff. So he did all the strings and everything on a synthesizer, and the song was done, right? And we were thinking we need to do a video. And he's also a graphic artist. He did this CD cover, and we worked on this video. And I had the concepts, and he put it together with AI. So that's how a lot of that came out. You just put it in there. What do you want? And it comes up with 4 different things, and some of it's not good, and some of it is. And you're right. After I was finished with this, I looked at the video, and it's like, wow, this video actually enhances the song.
Yeah, I thought it came from the song. So that was AI? Oh man, I need a second.
Yeah.
That was AI? Wow.
Yes, it was.
It's insane.
That's probably, if you had animators do that, it'd be $100,000,
Yep. I'm never going to get hired again, Barry. Never going to get hired again because of AI.
Are you an animator?
But I'm in everything, so I'm never getting hired again because of AI.
Yeah. Everything on his resume can be replaced by an AI.
Well, everything except for the customer service part. I mean, people still need to talk to some people. Well, not really.
Not really, man.
No, I'm done. Now robots are going to take over everything. I'm glad you got your music out now before AI takes over and takes all the music away.
What do you feel about AI in music, Bo? Like you've used AI to make a video, but how do you feel about using AI to, master music or add a Stevie Wonder solo in your song?
I'm not sure about that. I'm very organic with music. It's like I don't like using drum machines. I like to use real drummers and real musicians all around. We don't do all the sampling and cut and paste and that stuff, you know. So I'd be kind of reluctant to want to do that.
Yeah. And until it's easy and it sounds normal, you know what I mean? That it's like,
Well, yeah. Well, you know, you wonder. Things are possible. You know, there was some talk that the some of John's vocals on that song was created by AI. Paul insists it wasn't, and so does Ringo. But it's possible.
The new Beatles song that they they put out with the help of AI.
Yeah. But I'm sure there was a lot of stuff in there that was created by AI. Perhaps the piano was so clean, you know. So
dang old computers, man. They're now our co-producers, you know. It's crazy. So where do you go from here, Bo? What's the next song? Are you working on another one? I mean, from the looks of it, it takes a while to release an album or a song. So what are you doing now?
Well, I have the entire album out there. And for the past couple of months, I've been doing a lot of radio promotion with that. And most of the stations I'm dealing with don't want to hear singles. They want to hear albums. Yeah.
So, really? That's the exact opposite of what I would expect these days. Yeah.
That's what I thought too. Yeah. You think it would focus on one song, but they want to know that song came from an album though, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is fun.
Yeah. Well, it's because of what you're doing in the Trane Mob. It's very album based, you know. You got to hear the whole thing to really enjoy it. But you can single or two. Are you going to release another single from it?
Probably, yeah. Focus on something else. I'm still working on. I somehow think that song has something very unique about it, and you know, it's very different from everything else on the album, which is much more basically rock, you know. And that is like an orchestral piece.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good too. I was like, "What is this?"
And what I like about it is that, like, in the end, though, it's the same four guys that are on the cover doing that song. You know, so it's the same musicians. It's not like something totally different.
Yeah, it shows your range.
Yeah,
range. Well, that's cool, man. Are you going to tour or go play this live or anything somewhere we could see you?
Yeah, I'm going to start doing some local gigs, you know. It takes a while to get those ramped up, you know. But when we have done it, it's been very good. It's, you know, like I have good musicians in my band, and I have a few alternates in case somebody can't make it, because everybody is an artist, a producer, you know, side musicians with other bands and stuff. So
everybody's got 5 jobs. You know? Yeah. So, where's a favorite place to play live? Like, where, if you could play this album, where would you want to go?
Oh, it's hard to say. There's some places I like. You know, like the Maui Sugar Mill is good. There's a place near where I live called the Roar Room, we'll probably start doing some stuff there. That's in La Crescenta. But I mean, I'd love to play in like the Write-Off Room and other places like that. But you got to build up a following in order to get people to come in, you know?
That's where we come in, try to help there and get some people attentions on it.
Well, good.
Bo,
out the Roar Room.
I know, dude.
I usually know a bunch of venues here, and I have not heard of that one. La Crescenta.
Oh yeah, it's on Foothill Boulevard. Yeah, they have a nice sound system, you know. And
all you can ask for is just like, I just want clean sound. All right, the Roar Room, Barry. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I already know a place to eat up there, so we're gonna go.
I'll go there when the Trane Mob's performing, and we'll bring our own mob. You know?
All right.
Well, Bo, thanks for coming on the show. You can find more at bomenart.com. Bo Menart. 3 words.
Very simple.
Yes.
Very simple.
And we'd love to have you next time you release. Well, next time they escape, we'd like to have the next one on with you.
Okay. I'll keep you posted.
All right. Thanks, Bo. Thanks for coming on Night Sounds.